Looks great. Feels great. And here we go. Group number 2. They were all ready to go. Now they're going to take another just slow little skate around. And here we go. Representing Spain, 17-year-old Athena Roberts and 20-year-old Eric Alis. First Junior Grand Prix season, second event. They were 12th in Linz. They're 13th after the rhythm dance. Coached by Megan Wing and Aaron Lowe. 69.78. They'll need that to take the lead. They have 67.32 as personal best. They'll skate to Feeling Good by Escala.
Great finish for Athena, Faith Roberts and Eric Alis. The Spanish team looking stronger and more together in the Linz debut.
Yeah, they're getting better each time out. You talked to them a little earlier this week. They talked about the run-throughs.
Yes, and it was just fascinating to know. You'd explained that the coaching staff of Megan Wing and Aaron Lowe do train their teams really hard and encourage them to be as physically fit as possible. And they said on occasion they've done up to 5 run-throughs in any one day, and that's more than I've heard of at this level, and just so impressive that they have the mental strength to put themselves through that.
And
physical.
that started a little later in the season than they had hoped for.
Yeah.
But once it got going, they did say, it was really hard, but it's been really worth it. They feel fit and ready and much more prepared. As we take a look at the straight line lift level 4 at the top of the program with a plus GOE of 0.48. Here's the 1 foot section, Mark.
Yeah, they're the back rocker, forward inside bracket, back outside counter, changing edge, and the twizzle. So just 1 turn callable for Athena, 2 for Eric, as we see the twizzles. And event on event, the grades of execution looking much more favourable for them than in Linz. And I've seen, as we look, this is funny, he's like, judge number 1, you come with me. Judge number 5, you come with me.
Great, yeah.
Each one of you, come on, let's see a +3 on this PDF. But throughout the week, I've seen them off the ice, walking through, warming up, utilising their time. I saw them going for a walk together down near the beach. It seems really united team. They're out here in Gdansk in Poland, embracing every moment to pursue better results. And
they're learning how to be a better team, both on and off the ice. And that's so critical. And you can see this. I mean, I've watched them train every morning in the fall and the summer and whatnot. And that was a slow start, but sped up rather quickly here. So looking good. And they look so much more confident now and happy.
And it's great when, we can see behind the scenes the amount of effort and hear and see behind the scenes how much effort is going on as Coach Arnold gives some feedback. And now it's not always the case that it's rewarded, but hopefully now it looks like they might be able to add 5 points, 5.5 points.
67.32 is their personal best, and season best obviously as well. So they can top that. Progress will be made, and this Junior Grand Prix season will have been a great stepping stone for this team. Number one, not because of the result or even the scores, but because they start to believe in, that's what we have to do. We have to train harder.
Yeah,
right?
Gosh.
And if that's the message, Megan and Aaron are going, yes. Yeah.
And, if they can have a sort of a 5-point plan for each event, then of course they can make giant strides forwards. And if they were able to do that, then we'll be looking at Junior Worlds, hopefully.
And this is the moment you feel good. Okay, that's great. But when you go back to the rink and it's cold and it's in the morning, you can't forget about these moments, because this is the moment that you're working towards. So you got to do the work every day, even though no one's watching you.
Well, as you know, Ted, they explained that they train 6:30, I think that Eric explained to me.
I'm there. I see them every morning. Yep.
And so at that point, it's hard when you're cold and you're tired and you're exhausted from a busy week of training to have the inspiration and invigorated and inspired feelings that they'll feel when they get their score now. But they seem like very mature young adults, and so I suspect this team I don't think it would take much to inspire them.
I think they've learned. Some. I mean, they've got much more to go, but the fact is every skater controls their own destiny by the amount of work and passion they put into this. Now, there are 8 elements in this program. There were 5 of them that were under review, so now the Twizzles went from a 3-4 to a 4-4, so that's good. That's
we watched the singles events and the score goes down. We're watching this dance competition that is going up. So well done to.
That's pretty cool. And everything is in the plus GOE, so that is good. The rotational lift was in a 3. It wasn't in a 4, but still. Yeah. Good.
And program component scores in the mid-5s, and their skating skills component scores gone from high 4s into the mid-5s, and that's really admirable to do that. That kind of improvement that they've made from Linz in that component would be something you'd be proud to achieve within an entire season, not just a month.
Yeah. Okay, we've had the little boxes green for a long time here. Let's get the scores in here. Let's see. No, 10 out of the 10 judges. All the scores are in. Not sure. Here we go. No more filler. Okay, here we go. Free dance scores, season best, 73.93. That's a good score for them. That's a 6-point increase. First in the free dance with a 123.28 for Athena and Eric. They're thrilled. Aaron is somewhat happy. He's clapping. Still got that eyes focused.